Hello everybody, yes, how are we all doing? It is the Fred93 here and welcome back to another episode in the FC Köln Career Mode here on FIFA 21. Now before we start this game against Hoffenheim, let's see how Cologne have been getting on off camera. So in the run off camera, we started things off with the DFB Pokal round of 16 game away to Augsburg. After a horrendous start where we went 2-0 down in the first 20 minutes, we managed to turn things back around and progress to the quarterfinals with a 4-2 win. Next up, we had the home game against Bayern Munich, and despite going 3-1 up at one stage in the game, it wasn't quite enough to stop the goal scoring power, that is Robert Lewandowski, from bringing the game back and securing a 3-3 draw where Lewandowski bagged the hat-trick, of course. We then went on to quickly sim the sixth game of the Champions League group against CSKA Moscow, as we had already secured our progress into the round 16 as group winners. This game was a bit meaningless, but Andre Duda managed to do enough to save us the embarrassment of ending the group with a ball draw. Our final game off camera was a bit more of an entertaining one, and it's a shame I didn't pick this up on camera, where despite our best efforts we succumbed to a 4-3 defeat, with Hertha Berlin scoring each of their shots that they had on target, proving it's not how often or how many shots you get on goal, it's what you do with those shots that matter. In other words, if you don't take your chances, you will get punished. And just before the starting point of the episode here today, we managed to get in the draw for the round of 16 in the Champions League, which you can see amongst all the tasty looking fixtures, we've been drawn away to Atletico Madrid, which is probably the fixture which could have done with having. So let's just jump straight back to the career mode right now. And so with the run off camera complete, we are now going to jump straight into this first game at home against Hoffenheim, where we're starting with Timo Horn in goal, a back four of Ahizi Boué, Mustafi, Bender and Lato. We're going to go for a 4 in midfield, with Bittencourt on the right, Barco on the left, and then Duda and Hector in the centre. Because I'm trying something out different, I'm going to play Levin Martin at cam, because that is one of his listed positions, and he's going to be in behind Jan Vita up. So the first game of the two today, let's go! Something could be on here. Barco finds Hector, and Mr. Captain Fantastic gives us a lead here against Hoffenheim. We broke very quickly from their free kick, no less. And Mr. Hector gets us in the lead. Caught into Martin, doesn't quite make it to there, but right there, yes he does. And in his new position of cam, could we see Martin adding goals to his game as well? I know he's got a few already, but can we see him add more to this, as well as assists? Barco's brilliantly picked up a sloppy throw in there. He sees the runner up. Doesn't do quite enough to get the wrong other side of the keeper. Made it 3-0. We'll get the corner out of it, which Ahizi Boué is going to send in towards Mustafi, because it's straight into the goalkeeper's hands. Really sloppy defending there. Sven Bender just allowed him to be able to get in a position to pull off the shot, and suddenly Hoffenheim are back in the game. Arp has just sent Martin through again. Will this be 3-1? No, what a great stop there by the keeper. Martin's in again here. Just wide there. I'm already seeing some positives from playing Martin in this new position here. It may get me to think about one or two development plans. But it's likely to be this score at half time, so more the same in the second half? Let's find out. Martin's in on another blistering run here. Surely 3-1? Yes it is! We are really making use of him playing in cam. So, this is some really great stuff right here. But we've got a 2-goal advantage again Let's see if this will be enough to hold this out. It's been a pretty boring second half up to this point. Broken very quickly here from Marius Wolf, but surely seal it? Yes he can! He has bagged in the goals lately, he really has. I've been really impressed lately with Marius Wolf. Great first win, what sort of bounce back result that we needed, having had that sort of mixed bag of form off camera. And what a great game by Levin Martin in central attacking midfield. Definitely a shout for player of the episode after this first game. So let's see you for the second game of today against Hamburg. Okay, so ahead of the game against Hamburg, we've made a few changes for the team because this team's sort of lower down the league. Wanted to give a chance of a few other players to start this game, but we still have Timo Horn in goal. The back four is Fagnerman, Torunariga, Bender and Jacobs. We haven't seen much of Jacobs this season, but we'll explain why in a second. We've got Hector and Ampadu in holding midfielder. Bittencourt keeps his place on the right. Hansen, our potential to be special talent from the last episode, starts on the left. The emergence of him and the form of Barco have been the reason why we haven't seen Jacobs much on the left midfield. And Martin keeps his place, but in front of him this time is Mark Uth. So here we go to the Volkspark Stadion. Let's go. That's Bender's fault right there. He turns straight into the trouble. He hasn't overly impressed since he arrived on a free transfer. Starting to prefer Mustafi, and you know things will be desperate for your team when you find yourself saying that, as they seem to be back with another corner once again. Let's see what they can do. Straight into the feet of Ampadu, who will get it away. Nice one. Hansen's running, he's seen Martin in. Has he sent him through for the first goal? You better believe he has. Hansen's got an assist for yet another goal from Levin Martin. I think he is actually starting to make that central attacking midfield position his own, which is going to make me have one or two questions about certain other players in the squad. We'll definitely have to have a think about that. Hansen's taking a brilliantly into the box here. Can he get his first goal? He won't. Will he get a hockey assist from Martin? Not quite. Martin, could he be in again? He's not, but he does see the run of Uth. And Martin bags an assist. So that's 3 goals and 1 assist, I believe, in this episode for him. Please comment if I'm wrong, but that's giving us a stronger threshold in this game. Martin, is that sent in Bittencourt? Can he see Hansen for his first goal? And he's got it! The potential to be special lad has bagged his first professional goal. And what a moment to get it just before half time. Definitely watch out for this young lad in the future. Him and Martin are going to be something special in this team, I'll tell you that now. Things might get even better for us. Leonardo Bittencourt is in. He's running. He forces a corner just before half time. And here he is again. Handful for defenders. That's twice in 2 games he's appeared on the screen just before half time. I think the move for him to Cam has been a brilliant tactical change from my part, I think. But we're going into half time 3-0 up. You know the saying. More the same in the second half. Right, we haven't seen much of Wagnerman here today against his former employers. Let's see what we can get him to do here. Nearly got him the goal actually. Although now he's horrifically out of position. Martin's brilliantly dispossessed him. He's away here. Can he grab his 4th goal in 2 games? Yes, he can! This guy has been absolutely sensational. I'm calling him player of the episode now because who else going to give it to? This man's just been on fire. Aurora defences should be terrified. They're not going to celebrate this one too much, despite his insistence. That's only really going to be a consolation. But it was once again done for some really bad defending on my part. I really need to start focusing in these sort of situations here. Celebrate that all you'd like now, so that's probably only going to be a consolation, so don't get too enthusiastic with it. Now could Marius Wolf immediately have an impact here by setting up Martin for his hat-trick goal? He would do if that was not a really tame chip on my part there. So Jacobs, can he get a goal now? He's pushed further forward. Yes, he can, and he's restored the 4-goal advantage as well. I'm really going to need to start thinking about players and positionings, because all these guys are putting in new cases for being in the squad, which is going to make me giving them games each equal game time a lot more difficult. Jacobs into Wolf. He's really bringing in the goals lately. I'm getting selection headaches now, and I've not even got the winter break to come yet, so it's giving me a break from games. Skipper into Marius Wolf. He sees Martin in the box. Is this his hat-trick? No! This goalkeeper is proving to be a real spoilsport by not giving Martin his hat-trick goal. Oh mate, we all know he deserves it. An absolute annihilation of Hamburg here on their home territory, which was one way to see out 2021. What a win before the winter break. Now, I'm going to close out the episode by showing you my plans in the transfer window once we enter January. Just before we get into the January transfer window, this guy has just been picked up by our Belgian youth scout, Thibaut Everard, if that's how you say it. 57 to 75 overall, 68-92 potential. Decent acceleration, agility and strength stats, including that, and also, well, decent range at least. Value 650k, which probably is going to suggest early to mid 60s overall. Let's find out. Yep, 61 overall for the right back with high work rates. He's 6'1", 74 stamina. That's pretty good. 67 jumping, only 57 acceleration though. You know what we're gonna do? I'm gonna put a couple of development plans on him. This is gonna sound mad, but I'm gonna retrain him to be a centre back, and we're also actually we're not going to do anything with that just yet until he gets his position confirmed to be centre back. Okay, so here's my plans for January, but we've got a couple of things to catch you up on first. Tim Lebrel has been sent out on a 2-year loan to Leganés. Leon Schneider has been sent out on a short-term loan to Sivasspor, and Curtis Jones has left on a short-term loan to Espanyol, and Sahil Uzcan has left the club permanently to Wolfsburg. Now, Wozgov kept things sort of like realistic and similar to how FC Köln have been doing things in real life, in terms of bringing in 2 transfers in particular. First one being Emmanuel Dennis, but having watched him as an FC Köln fan and seeing how he has the footballing ability and reliability of a wet towel, I'm deciding against that one. And Max Meyer is still someone who I'm still thinking about The only thing is his valuation and that release clause, which I'm a bit apprehensive about paying. But of course, guys, let me know what you think. Is there a particular position I should be strengthening or anything like that, or should I just be looking more for certain positions in terms of squad depth? But that is going to do it for this time round in the FC Köln Career Mode. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Do leave the like, subscribe if you're new, follow the social medias, follow the Twitch where I'll be live streaming certain games that may not feature on the channel predominantly. And I'll see you very soon. Take care. Bye bye for now.